Well, TC, I'm here with very special guests as Harvard is led by Captain Kristin Della Rovere, Quinnipiac co-captain Zoe Boyd, and I'm with Liz and Fausto Della Rovere, Kristin's parents, Jim Boyd, Zoe's dad, and Marianne, Zoe's stepmom. And they grew up a minute apart in Ontario, so grew up playing hockey against one another and now compete against each other today. Liz, I want to start with you. What has it meant to you to see your daughter and her best friend go against each other today at Fenway?
This is so exciting. It is an amazing experience, once-in-a-lifetime experience. I love these girls for many years. Zoe's like my third daughter, and it's exciting. I'm so happy for them. It is a beautiful thing.
That's amazing. They grew up together. They were best friends growing up, spent every minute together on and off the ice. And to see their last regular season game compete against each other, it's an amazing experience, especially in this environment.
And Jim, how about for you?
It's been an absolute hoot watching these girls play and compete against each other for the last 10 or 15 years, and this is just a great culmination being in this environment for their last game against each other. So it's been a real treat.
And now, Liz, I want to ask you: do you have any good stories of them growing up competing against each other, or just being kids?
Well, when they were growing up, they played on the same team. So anytime there was pond hockey, it would be like this, and I'd be freezing, waiting for them to come inside. And it was always 5 more minutes. Usually they played against the boys, so they did really well. They're together.
Now, Fausto, did you notice anything different in Kristin's voice and any conversations you had with her leading up to this game? Because it's not just special that it's at Fenway, but special that she'll be taking on Zoe.
Yeah, when she found out that they're going to be hosting, or Quinnipiac's going to be hosting Harvard at Fenway, she was ecstatic. She called us. She couldn't, just words would come out of her mouth. She was speechless. She said, "Dad, we're playing Zoe. Like, this is going to be amazing." It wasn't even Quinnipiac, it was Zoe.
And Jim, what about for you from Zoe's side?
Same story. You know, it's these are special games. Not only the environment, but when these two girls play against each other, it's an absolute treat for the two of them to face off against each other.
And when did it click for you that you realized Zoe would be able to play at the high-level Division I hockey?
Oh, great question. I mean, that's a tough answer because they've always played with very talented girls growing up. But the thing I think that separated Zoe and Kristin from some of their peers was the passion that they had for the game. And they've had that from an extremely young age, where this took precedence for them. And hockey wasn't a winter sport; it was a 12-month sport, and that's kind of what led us to where we are today.
Jim, Marianne, Liz, Fausto, thank you so much for the time. Get back to watching your girls. Thank you, guys.
Go Bobcats, go!
Back to you, TC.
Yeah, almost on cue. Della Rovere almost got the equalizer, the feed coming through, and she got the quick shot there, but Andrews up to the task, making another save.
And just a nice feed there. Ann Bloomer sees that she has Della Rovere open, and you see Andrews there with the save. But Harvard, they did it in the first period. They wanted to take control of the game early on, and they're setting the pace here with, again, just a nice feed. They're making the easy plays here. Ann Bloomer saw that she had Rovere open, and Rovere, with a nice chance there.
So, Zoe, you have a 2-0 lead after 2 periods. What have you seen from goalie Logan Andrews so far?
I mean, she's really stepped it up. It can't be easy with all this snow coming down, and it gets a little cold when you're not having a ton of action, but she's really stepping up to the plate and doing what we need, so she's been awesome.
Growing up in Ontario, I'm sure you've had some conditions like this playing on an ODR, but what's it like on this rink right now?
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, the conditions have kind of been worse today than they were yesterday when we got here, but we're just making fun with it, and it's definitely causing a lot more laughs, so it's been a great time so far.
Now going into the second period, I got to catch up with your dad and obviously Kristin's parents too. What's it been like so far playing your best friend?
It's been awesome. We haven't had any one-on-ones yet. Usually we get one a game, and it's always funny to look up at each other when she's coming down the wing and give a little smile and hopefully poke the puck away from her, but haven't had one yet, so we'll see if we get one of those in the third period, but it's been really nice to play her.
Hey, best of luck in third. I hope you get one too.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good. Awesome. Nice. Thank you.
No problem. See you
Nice
soon.
to meet you too. See ya.